Hello and welcome to Rogue Artisans and Crafters, winner of the 2018 Southern Oregon Television Awards Award for Best Art and Culture Show. I'm your host, David Glamour Dave Nenow. And so today was planned to do a show featuring a local gallery. Problems arose with one of our guests not being able to make it into the studio. And so I'm taking this opportunity to take some time to talk a little bit about the production of our show. And as a special surprise guest, I've invited my mother, Dorothy Nenow, to come on the show so we can talk about our experiences here at RVTV. So I welcome you, my mother, Dorothy Nenow, to the show.
Well, thank you for twisting my arm.
Oh, I'm glad to do
Glad
it.
to be here.
This is, after all, very much a family affair thing and getting this work here at RVTV done.
That's right, because you also twisted my arm to get me to take the class, studio production class. So now I'm a certified studio producer like moi.
That's right, yes. And it's been a great benefit to have you assist on my shows. In fact, you're the only mother assisting on any show as far as other producers having their mothers certified. So you're in a unique position among the producers here at RVTV. So yes, and this makes her first television debut where she's actually speaking, okay? Because because the first time that you actually showed up in an RVTV production was for Jim Falkenstein's his show Take It Outside.
That's right. I was operating a camera, and he needed someone to move the camera from the set around to the other guest because they had a mic failure.
Right, and that got you in front of the camera for a few seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't a speaking part. It's kind of like an extra background scene kind of a thing.
That's what I try to keep my level at.
And I think we also had a moment when your thumb got screen grabbed for a segment on
John Letts.
On John Letts' show. Yeah,
I was holding up a tiny little animal. Hadn't had a manicure. I had chipped fingernail polish. How embarrassing.
Well, got your thumb some exposure,
Yeah.
you know.
It's kind of like now. I didn't plan on being on TV.
Well, it wasn't planned for this to be this way, but we make adjustments here at RVTV, and we kind of go with the flow.
Yeah, it's a good thing you have a flexible mother.
Yes, yes.
I learned that raising him.
just you're very supportive,
Yes, I'm always ready for something new.
Yeah. Well, since this whole process started just before my father passed away last May. So, because basically we knew early last year, that my father wasn't going to make it through 2017, and I knew I had to start making plans for a new life, and knowing about the studio certification classes here at RVTV for several years, and having been a professional photographer in the past, and knowing that I needed to kind of move into learning some video production, I thought this was a good way to get started. So a few weeks prior to my father passing, I took the studio certification class, got studio certified. We produced the Gem of the Road Valley, and Leah Dougal, who's working camera 2 for me, was in that same class, and so we produced Gem of the Road Valley, which featured the Crater Rock Museum, and that was my first show production, and then that turned into Gems of the Road Valley, and then after a few episodes, then Rogue Artisans and Crafters got developed between me and Alex McLaughlin, one of the other producers here. So I find myself with 2 shows.
2 award-winning producer.
Well.
But your father was very proud of you. He was really supportive of what you were doing. And
Well, it'd been nice for him to have seen that first show, you know, because he actually went into the hospital the last time the day that that show was being premiered on the studio network.
yeah,
Right. So he never actually saw that first show that we did. But you know, after he passed, then like with all that free time, of no longer, you know, having someone to care for full time, you know,
well,
it
but
opened
you
up.
did an awesome job. And if I cry, it's okay.
It's okay. I think you and I have cried enough in the last 9 months to fill Crater Lake 2 times over. So
Yeah.
you know,
But he was very proud of you, and he was very supportive of what you're doing. And so,
well, it's been. I'll tell you what. It's been a very surprising, enjoyable, and fun experience working here at RVTV. The people here are great. The producers are really extremely kind and supportive. You know, this is the most number of people I've known since my days in college. And so this is, you know, a great group of friends helping me put these shows together.
yeah. By the way, we went to college together.
Yeah.
we,
Yeah.
we graduated together. So, you know, we're just continuing, continuing the same frame.
Yeah.
So, yeah, but when he started the shows, it was, I was very proud of him, and it was very satisfying to see him so happy. And once I came over to see the production of the shows, and he talked me into taking the studio class so I could do some set decorating.
That's right. And the set design that we have today for the show is all done by you. You're like the principal set designer for both my shows, Rogue Artisans and Crafters and Gems of the Road Valley. And you know, my mother has a really great eye for set design, and so she does a great job, and I'm proud of every set design that she puts together. And it really helps to make my shows stand out a little bit above everything. So I appreciate that a great deal.
Yeah, it's very satisfying. I enjoy doing this. Sometimes I have to argue with him, say, this is a good idea. And then he'll say, well, let me think about it.
As a general rule,
We come to a meeting of the
I
minds.
eventually concede to the point and go, you know, let you do your thing, you know. But I am, quote, the producer, so I gotta have
That's
have that
right.
sense of control a little bit.
So I give him that. You don't have any at home. You have 2 cats, 3 cats, and a dog that run your life.
That's
so
right. Yeah,
We give him control here,
a little bit.
a little bit. But it was very interesting. It was interesting to take the class. A lot of young people in the class, and it was exciting to see them, you know, grow and expand and take an interest in this and watch them go on and, you know, do their own shows. And
Well, and you know, with your I will say that your help, you know, is contributing to the fact that your son has become within 9 months a multi-award-winning producer at RVTV.
yeah, thank you, thank
Yeah,
you.
well, you know, it's training ground for when I make it to the Oscars. So
Well-
when I become a winning Oscar winner, you know, it will have been because it all started here. And when I'm on the Oscar stage, you know, I will.
You will hear me telling you, thank your mother
Yeah,
first.
yeah. I'll have to make sure I thank my mother first, and then thank everyone here at RVTV because they're the ones that
That's
got
right,
me started
that's right.
down this path that I find myself
And when
on.
we came over on that Saturday for the show, no, it was Friday, we were out and about, and we saw 2 rainbows,
That's
a
right.
double rainbow. And I told him, I said, that's your father. He's telling you, you're good to go. And then when we came over Saturday, we saw a rainbow.
No.
So I said, there, he's just reaffirming.
Yeah, so that reaffirmed that I was going to win
that he was going to
win something.
win something. So I like to kind of reaffirm that, you know, he's still with us
Yeah.
and supportive. So
Well, you know, I've got a wonderful group of friends here at the studio that are helping on my show today. I thank everyone here. I thank Leah Dougal, Regina Ayers, Lynn Likens, Wanda Borland, the Director of the Year, directing my show.
yes, yay!
John Letts, helping with graphics in the control room.
And multi-award winner,
Yeah,
yay!
they're both multi-award winners. I feel privileged to be among them on the multi-award winning status for whatever that's worth. But it's fun. I so much appreciate everyone here and the experiences that have happened here.
Yeah, and show how loyal, you know, the volunteers are, because it's all volunteer, which is awesome.
Yeah.
You know, so without the volunteers coming in and giving their time, everyone helping each other.
That's right. Well, and I try to bring in as good food as I can.
Oh, yes, yes.
Within the limits of my budget and Costco's availability.
But I was going to say that George came in this afternoon, even though he was sick.
Yeah.
He came in.
He did.
So
and
that's how dedicated the volunteer staff
that's right.
are.
And I thank George Sineski for making the effort to come in, but it was apparent we had to let him go. Go
Yeah,
home and
he
get some
was,
rest.
he was
So,
sick.
Yeah.
And of course, Charles.
Yeah.
He is
Yeah.
our mainstay.
That's right. Charles
And
Douglas, head of the RVTV public access program here. You know, he's
he's always there in an emergency, anything. He's always there to help out.
Yeah.
And so, you know, anyone who's interested in taking the classes, it's an awesome thing.
That's right. Yeah.
And if you have a project you want to get on the air or something that you're interested in that you want to share with the public, it's a great place to start.
Yeah.
You have a lot of help getting it on the air.
Yeah. I'm quite sure at times some of the little technical issues and glitches that we deal with as producers in getting our shows put on irritate Charles a bit, like, really, this is a problem? But he still he grins and bears it, and he fixes our problems, and we get things done, and he deserves every accolade that we can give him for putting up with us and our little problems when they come up.
Definitely, definitely.
Yeah. So,
Are you guys done with this pillar?
Oh, sure, yeah, you can take that.
go ahead. It just adds to the comic effect of what we're trying to do here. So, okay, I say, so I'm getting some pressure here. Everyone is wanting to go home early, and so I'm going to end this short discussion segment, thanking everyone, thanking my mother for coming on so we can get a little bit extra time in, and I thank you, the viewers, and you know, you guys have a great evening, and we will see you next time.
Breaking glass.